athletes, let's talk calves and hamstrings, right? We're gonna hit the entire back of your leg in one shot. This is a very quick, easy way to do this. So all you're gonna need is something to stand on. I'm just using a step, okay? You can use a box at the gym, maybe a stack of books, whatever. Whatever you're using, just make sure you're safe and you're close to some walls so you can stabilize in case something happens. So let's start with the calf and then I'll show you how to do the whole thing all at the same time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna step on my step here. And what I'm trying to do is with my heel, I'm trying to push my heel down. Now as I do this, again, if I'm trying to stretch my calf, I should feel it in the back of my leg, right? My calf. So I'm pushing down, and then as I feel it stretch out, then I can switch to the other side. Okay, now, if you want to improve your ankle mobility a little bit, by bending your knee slightly, you can feel it'll switch into the back of your ankle here in your Achilles tendon. Now, remember, when we're stretching something, we want to feel the area stretch, okay? So if I'm stretching my ankle, I want to feel it maybe from the back of my heel up to my calf. If I'm stretching my ankle, I don't want to feel a mashing sensation here, okay? That's not where we want to be feeling it. That doesn't mean you're improving your mobility, okay? We want to feel that stretch back here. Now, how do we stretch the entire back of your leg? So, same deal we'll start with. We'll start by pushing our heel down like we're trying to stretch our calf. Then I'm going to just hinge at the hip. Now by sticking my tail out, sticking my butt out, I'm going to get it all the way up the back of my leg. So let me zoom out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing at the hip. So you know what I'm doing with my foot, right? I'm pushing down, and then I'm going to hinge over. The more I can hinge, the more I'm going to feel it all the way down the back of my leg, okay? Really hinge. I'm going to hold this for as long as I can. And again, I want to be as square as I can so then I get as much stretch out of all of the fibers of my hamstring as I possibly can. Then I can switch. Same deal. I'll push down. I'll hinge over. And I should feel a stretch from my heel all the way up to my butt. Now this gives you a perfect time to work on that hinge. We don't want to be rounded. We want to be nice and flat, sticking our tail out so that we get it way up in here right under my butt cheek. Okay? That's a really quick and easy way to stretch your hamstrings. Now, maybe when you're squatting, you have a few problems getting into position. Maybe your ankles aren't mobile enough, whatever. A calf stretch or a quick hamstring stretch can be exactly what you need. Now, if you just did a bunch of deadlifts and maybe your lower back starts to get fatigued or your lower back is starting to hurt, when you're all done, stretching your hamstrings and your butt can be the best thing for you, okay? So hopefully these hamstring stretches help you out. I'll see you next time.